from all of us. We don't want that thing to expand. If you approve this landfill expansion, you're sticking Campbell County with this landfill for another 25 years. Business partner, it would seem to me that Region 2000 does not have Campbell County's best interest in mind. If that were the case, why would they hold back $6.5 million in host fees for so many years that our budget has had to supplement? That makes no sense to me. I wouldn't run my family budget that way. I don't think you would run yours that way. Not expand this landfill for the sake of our residents and our county. I'm begging you. It's not a good idea.
I have grown up near the landfill for most of my life as a resident of the Oak Hill subdivision, except when I moved away from college and accepted my first teaching job. I moved back to work in Campbell County in 2013, which coincided shortly thereafter with the transition to the landfill being controlled by the Region 2000 Services Authority. There was increased traffic in and around my neighborhood, and the daily odors from the gases were honestly horrible. These gases were not managed appropriately until our local representatives pressured the Services Authority to implement mitigation measures. Despite these measures, odors can regularly be smelled from these gases. Region 2000 Services Authority has not been a good partner for Campbell County. They have been unable to handle issues of delinquent payments, and the most recent legal framework is not a good one for Campbell County. We should have more votes than Lynchburg City, and $750,000 is an incredibly low amount when we are talking about a host of a landfill with millions of dollars that could be made through trash. We are at the losing end of that deal. I have shared previously that it is very short-sighted to consider a massive landfill expansion with no restriction as of 4 p.m. today to the economic growth in the Rustburg area. This area continues to grow, and having a larger landfill will be detrimental to that progress. You've heard of the health concern from all of the nearby residents, as well as our schools. We have Campbell County Technical Center, Yellow Branch Elementary, Rustburg Elementary, and Rustburg Middle Schools are nearby. Also, Campbell County Technical Center serves all of our students in our county, and Yellow Branch is our third largest elementary with predictions to continue to grow. It is not okay, as I have said previously, for students, staff, and residents to deal with these odors from these gases that are unsafe. Region 2000 Services Authority will never have the best interest of our county in mind. They are looking after Lynchburg City. While you all did not want to inherit this decision, I encourage you to think about what is best for the entire county rather than what might be easy and cheap.
This is a bad deal. We're getting bought off. Don't do it. Build a transfer station, vote no to change the zone.
The smell, that odor, their containment system and burning it off is not foolproof. You still smell it. It still wafts through the neighborhood. We used to call and we used to complain, but we never heard anything back from them. We never heard anything back from DEQ. It got to the point where we've had to accept that it's just a part of it. There are gonna be times where you're not gonna wanna go in your yard because you're gonna throw up.
34% of our residents live within 5 miles of the regional landfill. 33% of our schools are within 2.7 miles of the regional landfill. This is a different area than the prior regional location off of Concord Turnpike. They didn't have this type of population density or schools around that area. Regional landfill should have never been allowed to operate in such a highly populated area with so many schools. Furthermore, the proposed resolution agreement with Region 2000, which is contingent on this rezoning, does not appear to be the best deal for Campbell County. Campbell has negotiating leverage and should use it. We should not be so dependent on hosting a regional landfill to offset the cost of our waste management.
Need this. We don't need this expansion. They're grasping at straws. You got them. Okay? So take them where you want them to be. They ain't got nothing on us. We got them and the city of Lynchburg. They will come back to the table with a reduction like we want. And then you make them give you the land back that's rightfully ours. The land across the road from there, I put in a conservation easement. If I was revenue minded, I have a truck stop right across the road, I wanted it expanded to sell more diesel fuel. Hello? But it ain't about money. It's about what's right and what's wrong, and this is wrong.
There's two types of people in this world. They're givers and they're takers. Campbell County's given more than their fair share, and Lynchburg and the region have continued to take and take and take. When will it end? We humbly request that you deny this expansion